The Southern Upland Way, Day 2, Stranraer to New Luce, 13 miles. We set off from Stranraer on a glorious sunny day, blissfully unaware of the many days of wind and rain ahead of us. Since this was our final short day, we made unusually good time, with Alex usually in pole position and me racing like mad to keep up behind him. Consequently, we had plenty of time to recharge our batteries and prepare for the arduous days ahead. It is probably a good thing that we didn't realize quite how arduous they would be. It is probably worth noting here that I use a Fitbit to record my daily mileages. OS map distances often appear much shorter than the actual distances walked because maps give a 2D representation of the land, while the actual terrain is 3D and uneven. Real-world walking, involving elevation changes, winding paths and small deviations, and even diversions off the trail, all add up to a longer actual distance walked. When planning a walk, it is recommended that one should add 10 to 15% to the OS map distance in order to estimate the true distance, especially in hilly areas. We followed part of the Mull of Galloway Trail through the woods on the southeastern side of Stranraer to rejoin the Southern Upland Way, which runs just to the south of the town. Approaching Castle Kennedy Gardens, which incorporate 75 acres of sculptured landscapes and the ruins of Castle Kennedy itself, which burnt down in 1716, as well as Lockynch Castle, which was built in the 1860s. The White Lock at Castle Kennedy Gardens, with Lockynch Castle in the background. The entrance to Castle Kennedy Gardens. Inside the entrance to Castle Kennedy Gardens. It was a lovely sunny day. Hiking along the edge of Glenwan Moor. It was somewhere along this section where we met another walker, Sal, and her dog Bobby, who were walking the whole trail like us. Sal had a wonderful solution for coping with the logistics of the trail because her husband was providing her with Sherpa services by using a car and caravan and inserting and extracting her from the trail each day. Apart from just one other walker who we met later on, she was the only person we came across during our entire 14 days who was walking the whole trail from west to east. This was actually the first and last time we saw her, but we learnt subsequently that she and Bobby successfully completed the trail just a few days after us. We found our second kissed by a klootie tree on the edge of the moor. Klootie, or rag, trees are found next to healing wells. It is believed that people will recover gradually from their illnesses as the rags dipped in the well and tied to the tree slowly disintegrate. Beautiful grass meadow as we descended from the moor, with just 1.5 miles left before reaching New Luce. The bouncy bridge across the water of Luce, just to the south of the village. Southern Upland Way walkers have two options at New Luce. They can either walk into the village like we did to meet our taxi and then rejoin the Southern Upland Way just to the east of the village, or they can skirt the village and continue across the moorland, Kilhern Moss, and take in the caves of Kilhern, a chambered cairn en route. Crosswater Bridge at New Luce. While we were waiting for our taxi in New Luce, we had a delightful encounter with a couple in their 80s who live in the village and who told us about some of their amazing sporting achievements over the years. The lady had once been a British triathlon champion, and they both had a string of medals to their names for various endurance sports. See my Day 3 video for the continuation.